So I was watching YouTube the other day and I saw a really interesting video with a really interesting quote. And I thought it was quite a good thing to think about for footballers and athletes. So that's what I'm going to speak about in today's video. So the quote, or I don't know if it's a quote or like this sentence that the guy was talking about, and I'll tag his video and channel in the description below if you want to check that out. I think it's called Better Ideas, I'm not sure. But what he said goes like this: not everything that happens to you is your fault. However, everything that happens to you is your responsibility. How can we take this and put it into football terms, or to make it understandable if you're an athlete? Basically, not everything that happens to you in football is your fault. What do I mean by this? Or what do I think when I say this as a footballer? For example, if you go to trial at a club and you don't get signed, that might not be your fault. You might have been up to that level, you might have been good enough, they just weren't looking for a centre mid if you're a centre mid, for example. Now there's so many things in football that can happen to you or towards you that isn't your fault. Having a bad game, every single footballer on this planet has a bad game from time to time. It happens, and it's not always your fault. Sometimes you have a bad day. However, it's your responsibility to react to that bad performance, work on your trade, improve, and come back better a week later in your next game or whenever your next game is. You can get into this mindset that not everything is your fault. However, it's your responsibility to react in a positive manner. Then you will grow massively. If you can do this over a long period of time, after every game, except, yes, I had a bad game, I put my hands up, I made a mistake, or I just had a bad day, but you take the energy and the effort to react in a positive way and work hard and improve, you're only going to learn and grow from them sort of experiences. So the next time you have a bad game or you make a mistake, stop trying to find an excuse or blame someone else or something else. Take full responsibility, accept the fact you made a mistake, put your hands up, don't say sorry. That's the worst thing a footballer can do, is you made a mistake and you say sorry. No one cares. You made the mistake, move on. It's the end of. Saying sorry is not going to help anyone or anything. The only thing that can help that situation is you yourself taking responsibility and taking action in the future. And there's so many crazy things that can happen in football. You can't get a contract because you can't get a visa, or the club has no more money. There's only a certain amount of foreigners a club can sign and they've already got the maximum amount. That's not your fault. However, it's your responsibility to move on and find another club. There's so many examples I could use when something bad has happened and it's happened to you or to your team or towards you, and it wasn't your fault. And a lot of people would then feel bad for themselves, feel sorry for themselves, and nothing good is going to come from that. The only good that can come from bad is when you have the right mindset, you react in a positive way, you take responsibility on what happened, you accept it, you move on, but you also learn from every experience, bad or good, and you're always learning, improving, growing, and becoming a better athlete, footballer, and human being. This might have been a really short video, but I thought it was really interesting when I watched it myself. I wanted to share it with you guys. If you did enjoy this, please smash that like button. If you're new around here and this is the first video you've seen on our channel, my name is Josh and I'm half of J&M Football. Feel free to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe here on YouTube, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.